Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the Boom 125 Lil Duc. So this bike comes from the company Boom. They make a lot of great stuff like the Boom Retro, the Boom Vader. They're actually really well known. They're a really well known Chinese manufacturer. And this is a very solid bike. They make really solid bikes. Other than the Boom Retro, I don't think the Boom Retro is that good. But all of their Grom style bikes are ridiculously good, super reliable, and tons of fun. And this is a bike I'm going to be selling. So if you see this exact unit right here is a bike that I'm selling. I just picked it up 2 days ago, and it is fantastic. Now this bike is almost completely brand new. I got it from a guy that his whole friend group bought these, and they just don't ride together anymore. So this thing has almost no miles on it. I spent all of yesterday just breaking in the bike. Seriously. Right now the bike has 428 miles on it. The break-in period for a bike is up to 300 miles. So this bike is freshly broken in. Now myself and the previous owner of this are both very experienced motorcycle riders, so this has been broken in by people that know what they're doing. What's really cool about the Lil Duc here is, at least here in California, to my understanding, you don't even need a motorcycle license to ride this because it is under 150cc. So how cool is that? I want to give you a full walk around, but I'm kind of facing away from the wind this direction, so you're going to get a lot of this camera angle. This is a 125.8 single cylinder cc clone of the Honda GB engine. And what that means is recently, within the past couple years, the original patent on this engine that Honda filed was up. You know, patents only last for a certain amount of time, so this engine is fair game for any manufacturer to make it exactly the way Honda makes it. It sounds just like a Honda, and it works just as good, and it's half the price. This thing runs beautifully, and it sounds mean for such a little bike. Now, it does have a few minor modifications. The carburetor in this, I've been told, has been rejetted, and the exhaust packing has been taken out of the stock exhaust. So you don't have any loss in back pressure, you just have a gain in performance. And this little guy is quick. So you have a full LED dash, and it does light up. It lights up blue just like a Honda CBR. And it's very bright. You got LEDs up the front, LED up the back. All of the lights on this bike are really bright and shine beautifully, and they're all LED turn signals as well. I just filled it up with some gas, so we have a full tank of gas. $3 to fill up the tank of gas, and I believe you get around 118, 120 miles to the tank. It's incredible. This is an incredible bike. It also comes with passenger foot pegs, which are very stiff because this bike is brand new and no one sat up the back on it yet. Let's start this up for you. It's in neutral. Now I rode all the way up here, so it's plenty warm, so I'll be able to give you a little rev. Sounds good. The only thing it's missing is there is this like little 8mm right here with a washer that goes to a storage rack. That fell out somewhere on my journey yesterday, but you just need a washer and a little 8mm. I might throw that on there before it sells. Suspension on this is beautiful. Now I'm 6'1", around 200 something pounds, and I haven't bottomed out this suspension at all. It's a comfortable ride height for me, surprisingly. It's really cool. Also, another modification I forgot to mention is this has a phone mount with a charging USB port right there. It's a little charging USB port. So cool. This is a beautiful bike. Now I'm selling this Boom 125 around the $2,000 range. I do have a little bit of wiggle room, but around $2,000, and I can do local delivery if you're in the Los Angeles area or like somewhere around there. We can work out local delivery. I'll drop it off at your house. And these are near impossible to get right now. Due to all the COVID stuff, this bike is near impossible to get because they're not shipping these over here right now because of there being so many restrictions of what's coming in and out of America, that these are, to get a new one of these, it's near impossible until this whole pandemic is over. So now's your chance to get a beautiful, beautiful bike. But enough talking about it, let's take it for a ride. It shifts so nice and smooth. And we're just doing some Grom stuff with it, man. Cool. So it's a 4-speed manual transmission. It has so much pep. It has so much get up and go. You can do around 35 miles an hour in second gear with this. Let me remind you, this is a 125, and you don't need a motorcycle license for it, I don't think. I believe the cutoff, at least here, is 150cc. So you're still under the mark. You can just hop on this thing and go. Look at this beautiful scenery over here. San Pedro is so gorgeous. All right, let's get on this. Let me give you a good ride. Brakes work good. Those exhaust pops are so nice. The exhaust pops sound so good, and it's loud, but it's not too loud. Like, you're not gonna get a ticket on this thing, but you can definitely hear it. It sounds aggressive, it sounds mean, and it's so much fun. Why are you even questioning it? It's so much fun. Not to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but this little thing has a gear indicator. First, second, well, I gotta be moving for second, but you get the point. There is a gear indicator, so for beginner riders, if you're not used to riding a motorcycle, you can know what gear you're in. We did 59 miles an hour. That's the fastest I saw. It might have been more. It's California! Shut up! 60! 61! 61! I just hit 61 miles an hour on this. 61 miles an hour on this 125. This thing is unbelievable. there it is. The Boom 125 Lil Duc. If you're interested in picking it up, there's information on how you can buy it from me down in the description. I'm asking around $2,000. I got a little bit of wiggle room. Just a reminder, it does come with valid registration until 2021. All good, clean title, everything's good to go. If you're interested in it, there is information down in the description. Get in contact with me. If you're in the Los Angeles area, I'll deliver it to your house for like, I don't know, 20 bucks, some gas money. Throw it in the back of my little truck, bring it right to your front door with all the paperwork. Good to go. Let me know what you say about this video. Let me know what you think about the Boom 125 down in the description below. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day and try my hardest to not put any more miles on this. It's addicting. I just want to take this everywhere now. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Look at this view. Look at that. Here's the bonus clip. I'm about to go back down now.